platform. So my topic would be how to acquire video editing skills and video editing softwares. Now, Dr. Smriti has told us about the tips for the beginners. Now, Dr. Ashish has given tips regarding the cameras and the recording systems. Now you have raw videos and you have labeled it, but how to get a best out of from your video. We'll talk about those things. Why we need it? Dr. Smith has already spoken that we need it for the surgical education, not only education for others, because we also see our videos, and through the critical analysis, we also improve our way of working. I improve my surgical steps when I watch my videos. I realize this step must be done uh, through this way. So continuously you learn from your videos, and obviously objective assessments and formative audits you can do. Medical legal implication you must be aware, especially if you are spreading any uh, such kind of surgeries along with the face of the patient, because you have to take a patient's permission. So little aspect of medical legal things must be there in your mind, and obviously for the research point of view. 1951, ages back, Sir Harold Ridley, when he performed his first IOL implantation, that he recorded that. So it's not a new thing. So in even in the ages in the last 60, 70 years, so things are there, and the recording systems were available. And through this, definitely we can demonstrate new techniques. We can show the how to handle unusual cases, tips for and tricks for others, and obviously self-assessment. And self-assessment can improve your way of working and your practice also. I'm not going in detail because Dr. Ashish has already spoken, Smriti has already spoken about this. But one thing is that you try to, if you are in this recording, if you started your recording, then you realize that the quality of video is very important. And always try to record high quality surgical videos, because you cannot improve your quality later after the recording. So always try to achieve a good cameras. And if you it is if you can afford, then obviously I'll suggest that you must go for 4K recording systems, where you can achieve the highest high definition systems. Microscopes, again, because basic, even a good quality surgical videos you can achieve through basic microscope, because they are with less, they have less complicated optics. So recordings definitely is would be better, because but you need to have a good camera. And you must be aware about the basic understandings of the microscopes, camera and recorder system, and especially the illumination, zooming, focus and exposure settings. So this is my recording system. uh, Fortunately, I have a, Lumira 700. Again, I have no financial interest, because I am showcasing a few um, um, Sony or cameras and Zeiss camera, but there is no financial interest involved. So I have a Sony 3-chip SD system, records more camera. It comes with the recorder system, where you can directly record your surgical videos, and it records around uh, 2 or 3 hours of your surgeries. And it is connected with the direct display, where your assistant, or you can see your focusing or your centration part, because once you are grossly involved in your surgical work, you may forget about the centration. So someone must be there, especially in the initial time when you started the work, but later on, gradually with time, you'll realize that your centration and your focusing, it has a lot of importance. So this is surgical microscope camera with which is 3-chip with the uh, 4K recording. And now you can add a cheaper version of beam splitters and C mounts, and different mounts are available now. You can attach even a DSLR camera, good quality of DSLR camera, or you can even attach a mic, any good quality phone, smartphones. And when you recording, you should be clear about what to highlight. Suppose if you want to highlight the uh, capsular axis, then as Dr. Rashi has said that he doesn't like to enhance the glow. But suppose if you want to highlight the capsular axis, I think this is the best way to highlight, because you are getting better quality of clarity. And but it again depends on the surgeries and depends on the surgeon's choice. Now we have the collection of hard drives because we have to keep all the surgical videos in our archives. So now the library is full of hard disks. Previously, the libraries were full of books. Now we have personally, I have around 40 terabytes of my surgical video collection. You need a better, very sound, as Dr. Ashish said, that you must have a good soundproof room, but a good working station where you have to analyze, you have to think about the how to what to edit and what to add. And for that you need a quiet room, you need a few gadgets, good quality laptop or the working stations, along with good quality voice recording systems. Regarding technical aspects, the standard definition or 4K higher definition, these are the words I'm just touching. That 16:9 widescreen is basically we use more. And the you must be aware about the compatibility, especially with the Windows and Macintosh, because sometimes if you start using on Macintosh, sometime some softwares doesn't work with that. So you have to be well versed with the different platforms. And MPEG 4 is the most preferred the format of videos. Now, pre-editing consideration is what is your objective? Why you want to showcase your video? Must be full with that idea, and then the medium of display, where you want to display it, whether you want to display it in journal, e-journals, or in the conferences. It depends on your where you have to deliver your presentations. Now, target audience, like Dr. Smriti has spoken that it is important. Suppose you want to showcase in the conference, then your way of working, your editing, your voiceover might be different. And if you want to share it for the public in social media platform, then your target, because your target audience is different, then you have to say easier words, because you cannot say they are complicated medical words. Again, proper data banks, you must keep at least two or three separate hard disks in different hard disks, your and all informations, just to avoid accidental deletions. And your editing must be short and crisp to the point, and editing must be done by the surgeon himself, because Dr. Ashish has also stressed on this, and I, or personally, I also stress on this, that editing you cannot take others help. If you have support of doctors or juniors, definitely you can take their helps, because they are well versed about the surgical techniques. But a non-medical person cannot edit your surgical videos. So again, I have no financial regarding these softwares, but personally I'm using Wondershare Filmora, which is good for the window platform, and iMovie, and other Final Cut Pro for the Macintosh platform. This is basically a desktop for the Filmora. Filmora is not very expensive software. You can purchase. It's hardly cost, I think, $60 or $70 for lifetime uh, uh, purchases. And later on, if you want to add some copyrights, then you can buy it separately. Uh, so this is the desktop. Suppose this is the area where we basically collect our informations like videos and photographs. And here is the preview area, and this area is for the editing. Suppose we have collected the video and pictures. Now we bring this video in the editing area, and here you can cut your videos, you can shorten your videos, you can enhance the clarity by raising the contrast or brightness. You play with the colors of the video. You can do a lot of as Dr. Ashish said, you must start playing with the video. When you start play uh, with the video, then definitely with time you improve your way of working. Here we can add voiceovers, we can add copyright musics. Sometimes you have to be careful because if you uh, take some voiceovers or some music which are basically for the purchases, so sometimes the copyright issue may come. But the software comes preloaded audios where those issues, as now here we can improve the surgical quality. As I said that you can change the white balance, you can change the color, you can play, you can add the captions, titles, you can even change the color of the titles. So there are so many options available. When you start playing, you learn. Every day you learn. Other softwares like KineMaster or the Viva Video, they are for the basically for the mobile users. And now your video is ready. Now you can export your videos and you can share on different platforms, like you can share in the conferences, you can share on the supporting e-journals, YouTubes and Facebook. Dr. Monta will speak about uh, using the different social media platform in details. And with suggestions and critics and comments, definitely you improve and others' surgical skill definitely improves. So just to conclude, today we have affordable technology, we have a better versions of camera, they are not very expensive, we have recording systems. Only one thing is required is the just avoid remove the hesitation and start recording. And when you start recording, definitely with time your surgery, your practice will definitely improve, and you can do a lot of justice to juniors and fresher budding surgeons, because you with you your others surgical skill definitely would improve. Thank you very much.